Hi everyone, it's Theda here from Wellbeing. Welcome to our class on using essential oils for toxin-free home cleaning. So today I'm going to show you through step by step a couple of recipes for some basic household use. The first one will be a dishwasher powder or tablet, two alternatives there, and also how to modify that recipe to create a washing machine or laundry powder. And the next one I'll show you is a general purpose cleaner, and also how to modify that one as a glass cleaner. And then the last recipe I'll show you is a carpet refresher, so we'll make a little jar of that. The products that I'll be using today are essential oils from the doTERRA range. The reason I use this range is because I trust it to be toxin-free. They do a lot of rigorous testing on their products to make sure there's nothing except what's on the label is in the bottle. They're very potent, so they're going to have a good cleaning effect in this instance, as well as provide some aromatherapy effects in terms of when you're cleaning, you don't want to be using harsh chemicals that don't smell nice. You want to kind of pair that with a nice feeling so you actually enjoy doing your cleaning, even if it is a mundane task. So just a general rundown of what some of the cleaning oils are. So in the range, there's a whole different range of citrus oils. Now these are great for actually scavenging and removing toxins, so that's great for cleaning, and also stains, so lifting stains of things. So in that range, for example, there's lemon, there's lime, tangerine, wild orange, grapefruit. These are all great examples of the range of citrus oils available. Then we also have oils that will detoxify, so they will disinfect. One of those ones is eucalyptus, other ones are cinnamon bark and cinnamon leaf. Another really excellent blend that doTERRA do is actually the On Guard range. Now this is a blend of different essential oils, and it does use a range of those ones that I've just talked about, including the cinnamon and the orange and some of those other citrus oils and the eucalyptus. And this blend comes in a range of products. As you can see, there's one here which is a pre-made cleaner concentrate ready-made for you, if you would like to use that. And that's quite versatile. You can use it in cleaning sprays, general purpose spray, for your dishes in the dishwasher, in the bathroom, and at different concentrations it's good for different cleaning purposes. But if you just want to make your own and make your own fragrance in those different products, I will show you how to do that with these recipes. So the first one we'll start off with is and I'll just move in a bit closer so you can see here, is the dishwasher powder or tablet, depending how you would like to make it. Just move that in a bit closer for you to see. So the ingredients we're using are all natural and non-toxic for us. It doesn't mean that you want to eat these or anything in concentration. You still want to be careful around being in contact with the product when there's water and other things. So still using your normal cleaning gloves and things like that. It just means that if you do come into contact with it, it's not going to have a negative effect on your health in sort of normal everyday use concentrations. So what I've got here, the first ingredient is 1 cup of washing soda. Now that's not baking powder, it's a specific quite coarse grained soda, and you can buy that at most health food shops, Bin In, those sorts of places, and you can also get it online from various stores as well. So washing soda. And I will have all these recipes posted up underneath the video so you can have a look as well. So just 1 cup goes in there. This just has 4 ingredients in it. So the next ingredient is citric acid. And you just get this from any store that sells cooking supplies. It's a common food ingredient, and you might remember it if you made sherbet or anything like that. So it's just half a cup of that citric acid. And then the third ingredient is salt. These are all white and there's not much to show you, but this one is just 1/4 cup of salt. Just any salt, doesn't have to be fancy pink Himalayan. You're not going to eat it. This is just causing the cleaning effect for the dishes. There. And maybe just give that a stir now. Just incorporate those together. So fairly easy, very simple actually. And then the last ingredient is our essential oils. The ones I'm going to use for this are the citrus oils. So we want to add a total of 40 drops of the citrus oils. The ones I've chosen because I love the fragrance, and you can select one or a few to make up your 40 drops. I'm going to choose lemon. So I'll put some there. And remembering these are really good at that scavenging of toxins and lifting stains, so really great for degreasing and cleaning. The next one is lime, lemon lime, what a lovely combination. And the citrus oils also have an uplifting effect on our mood as well. So like I was saying, it's a nice added benefit that we can get from cleaning. Gives us a little bit of aromatherapy while we're doing it. And then the third one, and lastly, I'm going to use tangerine, because this is just a really beautiful, sweet, citrusy and uplifting scent. And once you open your dishwasher, you'll get that slight whiff of that tangerine as well. So again, just making up to the 40 drops of our essential oils. Just giving that a good mix around, probably just kind of crushing up the little bits of lumps that form as you're dropping it in, and just really making sure you've mixed that through thoroughly, and it will quickly incorporate. I'm just using a silicone spatula for this job. Getting rid of any lumps, and hey presto, you have your dishwasher powder. Now, people do ask me, oh, doesn't that cost you quite a lot to make? Because some of those ingredients might be a bit pricey when you buy them in bulk. Well, actually, no. I figured out that it costs me less than 5 cents per load. So what you're going to use is, in my trusty container here, I've got the rest of my powder stored, 1 tablespoon into your dishwasher's little powder or tablet tray. That's it. And it cost you less than 5 cents, I think it was. 0.05 cents, so half a cent per load it was. So I just store it in an airtight container, and that's it if you just want the powder. Now, if you really want to go a step further and you want to make the tablets, all you have to do, and it's a little bit more of a process, is just spray water on that, and I will give you an amount that you would use. So you just spray water on there and slowly incorporate it as you're spraying, and then it will start to bubble a little bit, and just stop at that point and just keep stirring it. And then get some molds. So I've got these little fancy doTERRA silicone molds, but any silicone molds would be good, or even ice cube trays, but they're a bit harder to get out. And just put the damp mixture in there. It'll be like a damp sand. You don't want it too wet, or it will just fizz and do its thing and it won't be any good anymore. So you just press it in there, and if it does rise up, just keep checking it and pressing it back down. And eventually it will harden and dry. Probably best to leave it in a warm or sunny position just to dry out quicker. And you will eventually end up with some harder tablets that you don't have to scoop out, and you can just pop one in the tablet dispenser. Just make sure that your tray isn't bigger than your little dispenser tablet pocket in your dishwasher. So if you want an extra little project step there, you can do that and make it really fancy. Or you just go for the powder. So you just put 1 tablespoon of the powder into your dishwasher, into the powder or tablet tray, and then you add, for your rinse aid, just fill your little rinse aid thing with a tablespoon or 2 of vinegar, and that will make your dishes sparkle. You don't need any of those chemicals and those expensive things to make your dishes really sparkly and dry properly. So that's that. There's your dishwasher powder. Please ask me any questions. I might have missed out some little steps or nuances. Or if you're making the tablets and you have run into trouble, then just put a comment up on the video and ask a question, and I'll try and address that for you. So I'll just move this back to show you the workspace. Right, now we've done that one. We will make our general purpose cleaner. So for this one, we're going to use vinegar, white vinegar, any cheap vinegar is fine, whatever you got, even if it's apple cider vinegar, but not the properly fermented one with all the bits in it. You want it to be clear, you just don't want it to clog your spray nozzle, that's all. An empty spray bottle that you've got out of your recycling or your neighbour's recycling or something. Or you can buy a spray bottle from $2 shop, or a plastic store or something like that. Secondhand, a discount shop. And all we're going to do is again use 3 ingredients, and one of them being water, so pretty much free. Is vinegar, water, and essential oil. Now with this one, you've got a little bit more options of what oils you can use, and I will put that up into the comments so that you can see the recipe again. So what we're going to use is 1/4 of a cup of vinegar for this general purpose spray. So I'm just going to measure it into here just to show you the different ratios. 1/4 of a cup of vinegar. And then this is a 2-cup capacity measuring cup, and just fill that up with water. Fill that up to 500 mils. So obviously you want your spray bottle to be about that. So it is 1/4 of a cup to 1 3/4 of a cup of water. And then at this stage I will put it into the bottle. Like so. And then we will add into that our essential oil or oil blend of our choice. So you want 30 drops of oil into there for a general purpose surface cleaner. I've chosen a couple of different combinations that would be good. So the first one is the On Guard blend, which has your citrus oils, your cinnamon oils, eucalyptus, etc. in there already. And then the grapefruit, because I really love this fragrance, and it's quite again uplifting, but it's also great for motivation as well. grapefruit. So it might get you through those cleaning duties a bit easier. So yeah, we just want to have the total of 30 drops. So I'm going to use the grapefruit and On Guard. Popping it into there. 15 of those. And the grapefruit also has those cleaning and those same citrus effects that I talked about before. On Guard. When we do there, so that's our 3 ingredient recipe. 1 minute to make, if that, method. And then just shake it up really well. And the good thing also about using the essential oil is that if you just use vinegar and water, yeah, you may get a cleaning effect. The vinegar will sort of have a disinfecting type effect as well, and sort of stain lifting, but you won't get the beautiful fragrance. So the essential oil is really in there to give you that cleaning effect, which is really powerful, disinfecting effect, but also that fragrance. Otherwise you're just left with this vinegar smelling surface or room, and it's not very inviting. So you will notice that, and maybe you can't quite see, but the citrus or the oils will float to the top eventually. So just before each use, just give it a little shake, and then we're just spraying onto our surface. You probably can't see that on the video, and wiping it away. No, I didn't leave any dirty marks to show you the cleaning effect of it, but you can imagine. Just your usual spray on and wipe away. So there's your general purpose cleaner. And I did promise to let you know how to make it into a glass cleaner. So all you would do is change those ratios around pretty much and use half a cup of water and the rest vinegar. So I'll pop that into the recipes so you can have a look at that one. And for the glass cleaner, I'll just have a look at what oils I do recommend for that. So it's just 8 drops of the oil because you don't want your glass to be oily. You just want to get some cleaning effect and disinfecting effects, but you don't want to leave the oily residue on there. So it's a lot less drops, just 8 drops. And it's as simple as that. So just changing the ratios around, you get another cleaner out of it. So the third one I'm going to show you, lastly, is the carpet refresher. And this one just uses 2 ingredients. It just uses good old baking soda and any of the oils of your choice. Now I've chosen for this one to use lavender and wild orange. So you could use lemon. Would be a good one for, it's not a cleaner as such, it's just a refresher. But if there are any sort of toxins lurking that are making any odours, the lemon would be good. I like wild orange just because of the fragrance is a bit more orange and uplifting. And then the lavender also has some antibacterial effects, but mainly it's for that nice fragrance and that really calming feeling. So if you think of a carpeted area, normally it's somewhere you want it to be soft and you want it to be calm, maybe a living room, lounge room. And so the lavender would be a really nice fragrance just to refresh those carpets. So it's really if perhaps there's cooking odours that have gone into there, or just through continued use, people's feet and things have gone in there. So over time, carpets start to smell a bit funky. And this product will just refresh those carpets for you. So all you do, and I'll just use this jar to fill, just to show you. What you could actually do is if you wanted to, just put the oil straight into a full or even used half full container of your baking soda that has one of these sorts of lids. So you can use it, so it's just got the sprinkle lid, so you could use that to actually sprinkle down onto your carpet. But if you don't want to use your whole container, and it is just as easy to kind of just to sprinkle it with your hand, that's fine. You just put some into your container that you'll use. Depending on the size of your lounge or space that you want to refresh, will depend on how much you make. So pretty much I'll put a recipe up and it will be for, I think it's 2 cups, and that will generally do a large living space. I'll just make a small amount just to show you. So into there, I'll just make sure I get the ratios right for you. So yeah, if it's 2 cups of the baking soda, it's 10 drops of oil. And the other ones I've suggested are, so we talked about lavender and lemon, and the other one is cypress or eucalyptus. So again, the eucalyptus will have that cleaning effect, or antibacterial, kind of lifting out any odours that have come about through bacterial kind of growth, just from skin and dust and things, which normally happens. And the lavender will be the one we will use. And so if we're doing 10 drops into 2 cups, I would just do 5 into the small amount, so half a cup amount. And the doTERRA lavender is quite a different scent to some of the lavenders you might have smelt before. It's not kind of that heady, hit you in the face and the nose kind of fragrance. It's really one that is quite herbaceous. It's like actually rubbing your hands through a lovely lavender bush. It's not really like a perfume or something like that. It's a really nice one. So if you don't like those other lavender sort of fragrances, don't be put off trying the doTERRA lavender. So I've just put a few drops in there, and what I will do is just mash that up, because the baking soda I used had some lumps in it already, just because it's been there for a little while. Needs the cleaning. Just the end of it there. So just mixing it through till you can't see any lumps and you're getting it quite even. And it does slightly react, and you just maybe notice a bit of sort of fluffing up, which is quite a good action. And all you do is just sprinkle this onto your carpet. I'll just show you a little bit. It does look really just baking soda, but it's gone quite fluffy now that I've mixed it around. Essential oil. And it doesn't smell like baking soda anymore, it smells like the beautiful essential oil. And don't put essential oils straight on your carpet. If you're thinking, well, why don't I just put them straight on my carpet? That's not a good idea, because you will not get them off. You'll have to use a stain remover to get that out. But because it's gone into the baking soda, and that really has absorbed it in, you just get a beautiful fragrance. So all you do is just you pop a little bit around, just sprinkle it with your fingers, or if you did use that this type of a container which has a sprinkly lid, you can use that to sprinkle. And you just leave it for a couple of hours, and then you just vacuum it off. So you do need to sort of vacate the room for a little while, or maybe just do half of it at once if you need to use the space. But that's really easy. So all you're doing is one extra step before you do your vacuum cleaning, and you have a lovely smelling room for quite some time. No more nasty carpet odours for you. Well, that is all the recipes I have to show you today. But in the recipes, I do have a bonus one, and I will just bring this up for myself. It is the fizzy toilet cleaning pods. So this one just uses, again, all non-toxic natural ingredients. Baking soda, citric acid that we've already used, those ones. And then it just uses some Castile soap, so liquid soap. And 15 drops of essential oils. And I've included tea tree oil in that one as well, because that's a good one for really disinfecting. So tea tree oil, melaleuca, it's called as well. Siberian fir I've included in there, so more kind of tree ones, pine fragrances. Cilantro, again, good disinfecting, or a combination of any of those that you like. And if you want to use some more disinfecting smelling ones, you can also add in ones that you like the smell of, so that you can sort of balance that out and not have a yucky smell that you don't like in your toilet, because we're trying to mask that as well. So these fizzy pods will actually, again, you use your silicone mold and you pop them in there. They'll have some moisture to them, and they'll have to dry out, and they'll go hard, and you'll eventually get something that looks kind of like these. And all you do is just drop one of those into the toilet bowl, wait for it, it'll fizz a lot, the baking soda will fizz, and that will start lifting the stains and getting that oil all around, and then you just scrub it like you normally would. So it's just chucking it in maybe while you do something else in the bathroom, using your general purpose spray to clean down things, or your glass cleaner to clean up the mirror, and then you come back once it's finished fizzing and you just scrub your toilet like normal. So that's another bonus recipe for you to try. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you do have questions and comments, please leave them below. I'd love to know your feedback. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and check out my other videos on living with essential oils. Thanks, everybody. See ya.